Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Kajoji. I'm actually coming live from sorry guys, I was preparing myself. So I'm coming live from Pipeline, and this was a hotbed. It was a hotbed during the demonstrations, and I've decided to just go out the streets. This is a day for the memory who fought for multipartyism in Kenya, but you know, everything takes a turn as the years goes by. So the demonstrations that we've been having recently, they're just not for the guys who have been killed during previous demonstrations, and because of that, I think one of the youth don't really correspond to what happened maybe 30 years ago during the Saba demonstrations. So as usual, at the time we have demonstrations in Kenya, everything is paralyzed, from school, transport, more especially transport. It's always a challenge, and that was expected, just as today. But basically, what we've just seen is a different situation. Mostly the roads have been blocked, transport has been paralyzed, so there's no movement. There's no movement to CBD. Not even the guys who do border, like the riders, motorbike riders, they are not even allowed. So it's just like people are having a holiday. But just a quick reminder that on 25th, that was the past we had demonstration. It was something that paralyzed Nairobi and its environs. We saw killed by shooting, very many other, and because of that, especially the young people, they are really pressed these issues. Yeah, apart from that, most people are just crying about the government and its operations, the services the government promised offer to our people. Seems like nothing is happening. So it's a tussle, it's a tug of war between the citizens and the government. You know, the security forces have been deployed almost every major highway coming Mombasa Road that has been left. There's a good number of police officers who are manning the roads, blocking any entry into CBD and trying to ensure enter. So as expected, very many very sure about that. Actually, I've lost a real struggle, and that's why many of the businesses had to close down because of that. Of course, if you're a businessman, you have been in town or you run a shop, see what is up. You can see there is no work. Kind of see what is happening. So as I was saying, most of the guys have decided to close their businesses. Like a holiday. So, two. For those who are watching this video, it's around 2, and it is in East Africa, Kenya, actually. So I don't know how many are watching the video now, but I'm trying to see what is happening in the streets. I'm one of the people who normally don't go to demonstrations because anything can happen. I heard there was a person who was in a gym. He was just training in a gym. I don't know whether it was in Kitengela. So I don't know whether it's Kitengela or Kikurai. But that guy was hit by a stray bullet and he died. So imagine a person dying and he was not on the streets. What about you, who gets out and goes to the streets to attend the demonstrations? Really needs a big heart. You have to be very, very brave. And for some of us, we can only watch from a distance. But at times like this, it may force. Just because there are some people who really want to see what is happening on the streets. So that's why I said today, because the situation looks kind of calm. We haven't had anything, especially in Pipeline. By the way, last time it was so bad. We could not get into our houses because there were guys who are robbing people live on the street. Yeah, if you try to pass, they get hold of you like 5, 6 or 7 men, and they take everything from you. So the situation was not good. It was very bad, and we decided last time we hear about we are not going to work. We'll just stay in the house and watch from a distance because, you know, safety first. Just say safety first. You have to make yourself safe instead of going to the streets or go to places where you like to be hurt. So I'm in the heart of Pipeline. Yeah, one of the places that has seen one of the places that has seen a lot of demos But today seems everything is okay. I see some of the people are doing their business normally, but many of them, a good percentage, decided to close their businesses and just in for their safety. Normally, this is a place that is very, very busy, and you're likely to find people in the inner streets of Pipeline. Actually, I'm in the outer street of Pipeline. In the inner streets of Pipeline, as much as you'll hear about demonstrations and everything, in the inner streets, everything will be running fine. You'll get people doing business normally. You'll get people enjoying themselves. People will be drinking. That's in the inside streets. I think I'll take you there. One of the things. So that's the inner streets. But the outside streets, like this one, this is a major street in Pipeline. So most of the activities, especially during the chaos, they happen along the major street or the main street. A place called we normally call it, or roundabout. Normally call it rounda. Just like that. Are there demonstrations? Is there tear happening? So come along. Let me show you what is happening. Let me show you what is happening. So far, so good. This is almost a kilometer. I've been walking. I haven't seen anything strange in Pipeline today. And you know, this is how Nairobi is. You will not even understand it. Sometimes something can be hyped and then it doesn't happen. And the day you think it's going to happen, just like when you'll see a lot of action. So today it seems like everything is just cool, especially the entertainment joints along this place. I think it rained yesterday night. Even today morning it was drizzling. So I was saying, I wish one day we will be having very peaceful demonstrations in Kenya. Just, you know, become and ensure I'm very sure nothing will happen. But the moment you provoke the demonstrators, I'm very sure it's going to happen. Again, all depend on who is the president. Does he resonate with the people? Is he actually doing according to the resolutions? Yeah, the mandate he has to do. It will basically depend on the president. Like now, most of the people feel like our current president is not doing enough. He is not doing enough to ensure that Kenya is running smoothly. There are supermarkets around this area, and today they've been closed. It is a disaster. So today only, I feel like so many businesses have lost millions and millions of shillings because of this situation. And it really makes me wonder, as the man who is in charge, as the president, why don't you just address the issues? don't you ensure that everything is running nice? That's the only thing that people really want. To see that things are running well, things are running as normal, nothing is happening. So when you see people standing and watching, kinda seems like something is happening. Well, the only thing I can see is a police vehicle, some stones along the road, but nothing much. Nothing much. This is the Utawala way, and if you go this way, you're going to Mombasa Road. If you move towards this direction, you're going to Utawala, and then to So let's keep moving and see what is happening along. So normally there's a lot that happens along this place. So it is quite disappointing and very unique to see the streets are very, very clean and nothing is happening, you know. But what I'm very sure about, there are very, very many guys who are opportunists around, and they're just waiting for, you know, they're waiting for a fracas. When it happens, when they hear about a fracas, that's when they'll jump into action, and then they can start doing the looting, demolitions, and everything. That's how the world is, you know. That's basically how the world is. Not everybody is genuine in whatever they do. All these are shops. You see all these? They're shops. But there's nobody today. Nobody. Literally nobody. They're just closed. And that's because of the fear. Fearing about what will happen. But it's better to take caution before anything happens. So for sure the only thing I can see mostly is the entertainment joints. That's the only thing I can see. Entertainment joints where people are drinking. Nothing much is happening around. But I just wish to see what is happening. So we are around the Taj Mall. This is Taj Mall. There's a very big building here called Taj Mall, but it was demolished. It was brought down by the government, and then they built this beautiful overpass. And you can just hear noises from the other side. Seems like there's tension around the area. I can see people on the overpass and a lot of noises from the other side. So that basically means there's a lot happening in area. And you know, always when you hear that, then you basically know that everything is not okay. Are these gangs or what? I'm very sure these are gangs. I don't know. You see, one of the things that normally happens in such a situations, it's robbery. So I don't know what is happening between these two groups of people. Others on the other side, others on this side, and there's a lot of noise. And I really have to avoid such like places because yeah, because it's really brings a lot of confusion. So what I'll do, I'll just have to find a better place and go. Probably it is better to do that because it is going to avoid many things. Because as I told you, many of these guys are there because they want to steal from you. Yeah. So let's keep going this steel pipeline. I think I'll have to find a different route and show you what is happening. Well, that's Outer Ring. Where I've just come from is Outer Ring Road, and I've just heard a lot of noises. Seems like there are two gangs of young men, young boys fighting against each other. Is it about territory? Who is going to use the area to rob or whatever? This is what normally happens when we have demonstrations. And I wonder why the police would basically target innocent people and guys, you know, who are in chaos and everything. So as I told you, normally, yes, huko kuna vijana wanapiga kelele huko, so sidhani kama kuko sawa vile, lakini naona watu wanapita tu. So it's brings a lot of confusion. You see that guy is asking whether the place is safe so that he can pass. But for sure you can't tell, because the moment I see groups of young men making noise, running, just avoid that place, because if you go to that place, for sure they are going to take your phone, your gadgets and everything that you have. So better just so I want to go to planes. The place I've come from because of those guys, innocent people. Something that is, but again in major cities like Nairobi, there are things you cannot avoid. told you, streets in and may get lost where I'm going to, but these are among the streets found here, and I can see some of the businesses are just running normally. Everything is running normally. Nothing much is happening. But most of the businesses, as I told you, they have been closed because of the fear. And for sure, if you are a person, then just don't open your place of work. Especially if you have a shop, an electronics shop, don't just open, because you'll be terrorized. You will be terrorized. So this is the inner parts of the plane. This is where I come from, and you see the inside is it's okay. It's okay. The only place I've seen noises is from the Taj Mahal area, and I just avoided the place because why go to a place where you can be robbed? Those guys have got no chills. They can do it to you. They can stab you. They can fight you. They'll come in a gang, 7, 10 people. Against one, there's nothing much you can do. They'll just overpower you and take everything. So, you better avoid the place. But as much as you can see, everything is running on well in the inner streets of Pipeline. This is not the normal situation in this place. Normally there's a lot of people, lots and lots of people, lots and lots of business, but business unusual. It is business unusual. Some decided we cannot risk. We cannot risk. And they decided nothing is going to happen. So it is business as usual in some other places. I think this place was it was stoned. There's a club on my left, and it was stoned during the last demonstrations. This is the kind of loss people are counting because of the demonstrations. You do an investment, cost you millions of shillings, then within just a day, everything brought down. So, makes people really wonder, what am I supposed to do? Because investing in a business, and then everything is done within just a day. You're brought to the ground. You're grounded within a day. Yeah. That's really bad. Some cannot even, have a comeback. You borrowed. You're supposed to pay back the loans, but you've been totally grounded. So there's nothing of demonstrations. Really bad.